A source told 90 News that employees who signed a one-year contract with the Guyana Shore Base Inc. Gysbi were terminated a month ago. The termination letter of an employee, which was seen by 90 News, said, effective November 7, 2024, your employment with the company has been terminated, pursuant to Clause 9.4 of your employment contract, which states, should the employer wish to terminate an employee's contract after probationary period, but before completing 1 year service, the employer will be required to give 2 weeks' notice in writing or remit 2 weeks' salary in the lieu of notice. The termination letter further stated that following this notice, the company will issue further correspondence to you on November 11, 2024, with the confirmation of any salaries owed to you for days worked up to the effective date of termination, payment in lieu of notice, if applicable, and any additional payment required by the law. End of quote. Staff, according to the letter, were asked to return any property in their possession that belonged to the company, at which time they will receive any outstanding monies owed to them. Meanwhile, the source told this newscast that several employees received their pay as the immediate future remains uncertain. The source said too, in late October, staff sought redress from the Ministry of Labor. The source said, and I quote, when you try to take these matters, most times you end up losing. So it does not make sense because these companies got their good lawyers. End of quote. The concerned former Gysbi employee said no mention was made about a severance package. Gysbi, in a statement, said the company's projects team has been executing works at the Gysbi energy site located in Wales, West Bank, Demerara. With phase 2 of the project now completed, additional resources brought on specifically for this phase are being demobilized, as no further scope of work has been assigned to Gysbi by our client at this time. This transition has resulted in 22 positions becoming redundant. The Ministry of Labor, through the Chief Labor Officer, was notified of this development on October 29 and November 6, 2024, respectively, and the impacted employees were informed of this development during meetings with the project team, according to the statement. Statement continuing. These terminations come into effect today, November 7, 2024. A small number of employees with accrued leave were asked to proceed on the leave as the company continues to evaluate avenues for reassigning staff to other areas of our operations. All of the affected employees will receive payment in lieu of notice, severance, and all outstanding benefits. This action has been a last resort for Gysbi, taken only after carefully evaluating all possible alternatives. Throughout this process, Gysbi has prioritized minimizing the impact on our workforce and has exhausted every viable option to retain our skilled team members within the other aspects of our operations. End of quote. It is alleged that the U.S. firm contracted to execute the project is yet to remit payment to Gysbi for work done. This subsequently led to local firm Gysbi being unable to meet salary demands. Antonio Day, reporting for the AGP 90 News.